Onwards and upwards to Game 5 we go now, with a 2-2 series tie. Honestly, feels a little bit lucky to be here. Another game that was yet decided by one goal in this series. 3-2, we get the victory over the Coyote. Hold on. Game 1 was a 2-1 loss to the Coyotes, and then they won again 3-2. We win 2-1 and then win 3-2. I'm seeing the trends in this series. Of course, this game was not decided in overtime, but you can make an argument that any of these games, all of these games, could have honestly gone to overtime that didn't go to overtime. That would be games 2, 3, and 4. So we're on to game 5 in the series. Obviously it's a series swinging game, being a game 5, but we're back on the road where we have yet to win a game. The home team has won every game in this series. We made it quite the thrilling ending to game number 4 before we made this trip out back to Glendale to play game 5. The confines of jobbing.com arena have not been favorable to the Calgary Flames, at least through the first 2 games that were played in this series. Those were the only 2 games played in this arena. However, things have started to shift in our favor. We've gotten to Halak the last 2 games. We just keep getting to him a little bit more and a little bit more. We had a lucky ending to regulation play in Game 4. It's led to a tie series at 2 games apiece. I'm on the aggressive in this game. I want to be aggressive. That's an icing. I'll give up the icing on that one. I want to be on the aggressive front. I can't believe Caron's still the leading point getter, even coming out of the last game, in which Corey Perry had an amazing late period goal to tie it, subsequently followed by Roddick Foxa, who had the game winner. Was it Foxa? Nice move by Blum coming out of the zone. Rink wide for Sagan. He makes a move to the inside, makes a move around. Sagan's feeling it. I can tell Sagan's feeling it. There's a little dump in on Halak. They can make a save. That should be I'm going to go third line here. Let's be proactive in changing it. Every line, all 4 lines, behind the net offensive setup. And that's what I wanted to do. I was actually going to twist it along the boards behind the net. You see Corey Perry is waiting for the puck. However, he ended up shooting it for his own reasons. So, I'm just going to live with it. The other thing is I have decided to not play a passive game style for this one. We were passive for the previous games. I just don't think it worked out for us. I don't think it's the way that we need to play against the Coyotes. We're on to an aggressive forecheck and an aggressive play style. I don't know. I'm starting to see a lot of shots come Peter Mrazek's way. He's going to cover that one there. Simon Luff is getting into it already. Ill-tempered Simon Luff. Don't mess with ill-tempered Simon Luff. We need a face-off win, and we need to clear out of the zone here. So Sagan, win me a face-off. That's not good enough. Max Domi off to the side of Peter Mrazek. We are not getting possession. God, the Coyotes are possession demons right now. This is not how you want to start a game, guys. Not how you want to start a game. I don't know what the equation is for us that is going to allow us to win this series. But we just as pivotal as the previous 2 games were, Game 5 is even more pivotal. Because this is the difference between going down 3-2 in the series and going up 3-2 in the series. I don't think I could state anything more obvious than that. God, the player switching has sucked the last few games, EA. I don't even know if it's down to the controller or the game just simply not switching players the way that I wanted it to. Lars Eller, man, what was the idea there? We are not on our sharpest start. This is a terrible start for us. We're lucky they dropped that puck back into the neutral zone. Gormley is put in the bench. Very cleanly, might I add, by Yuri Talusti, I think it was. They had that. Laxo has a move to the outside. Cut back and get back in defensive positioning. He's going to get back in his position on the blue line. Bluff a shot. Knocked down in front. Faxa was on that. Seeing the Coyotes go to their dump and chase. Of course, they're going on the line change, so they would be very intelligent to get the puck into the zone. And the whole time I've been recording this Phoenix series, I have not been on my best commentary. I am well aware this has been probably the worst commentary I've ever done. I do not feel like myself recording this. Just something of note. Trying my hardest through all of it. Oh my God. The energy just for me has not been there. I've just not had energy recording this entire series against Phoenix. Thank you, Hanowski. Oh, put on, saved by Halak. We just keep flipping it toward the net. Remember the last game I had that entire sequence where I just couldn't stop laughing. I had a whole sequence. There was an entire stretch of just laughter for me, and I already forgot what it was about. But there was a whole stretches of laughter in the last gameplay. Man, this is sloppy. And because I remember the play in the last game just kept going the other way. It would go one way. So we would have a shift of offensive possession, and then they would get one. Pollinen's looking for his first goal of this postseason. I kept it in the lineup. That's another talking point for me. I kept Pollinen in the lineup despite the fact that Rajala is back healthy. I mean, I got to run with what's working right now, and we've won 2 games with Pollinen injected into our lineup. I'm not saying that it's because of him, but I mean, if you're winning games, you don't change anything, right? Simon Luff, man, they get on you quick at that point on that blue line off that face-off win. It's just not fair. Penalty coming up, a high stick. Who is charged as guilty on this one? Perry? I think it's Perry. It is. It's Corey Perry. And it was me. I was in control of Perry when the penalty happened. Coming back through, trying to get the puck off of Reinhardt. You understand why he went for the stick lift, and you understand the effort that was necessary. I'm trying to think here. Phoenix scored the first goal in the last game. However, they would wind up losing the last game. We scored the first goal in the first 3 games in the series and lost 2 of those first 3 games in the series. So the first goal is clearly not necessarily very important in a series like this. It doesn't mean I don't want to score the first goal. I want to score the first goal in the game. That momentum swing is so important to me. I'm not necessarily trying to go for it, but we're just killing time here all the while. That was such an unlucky play on that slap shot clear out. It hit the stanchion. Smart play by Ekblad. Look at this. This Coyotes defense has got speed getting back on that play. We've played a very competitive game so far, especially through this penalty kill. Just been in passing lanes, knocked pucks down, coming back through. Another one knocked down by Clefbaum after the save. This is Tyler Seguin. Bumped by Bodker. Bodker is up the right wing side for Phoenix. Defended really well by Clefbaum before Blum helps him out. Sent on in Mrazek's general direction here. Seguin with a burst of speed, a slap shot dump in. Ahead of the red line. In on the forecheck is Radek Faksa trying to push that issue. Forechecking wise. That could be an icing. Hey, I've had my icing. I'm going to milk mine now. I iced the puck earlier in the game. I want to get my icing in my favor now. Can you blame me? That's the issue, is that they just back-check so hard, this Phoenix team, the whole series. We rarely seem to be able to get in the clear for a full-on breakaway against Yaroslav Halak. Doesn't mean we shouldn't try, though. I don't like this Lesio guy. He's really been an annoying pain in the ass in this series. He is certainly someone to be dealt with, mafia style. I would like to see that. I don't know if I'd necessarily say that we need to actually do that. Whoa, this is so sloppy. This game so far has been a sloppy game 5. Elevate it into the zone, yes. Dump in will be fine with me. That works out. We just have one man in right now on this forecheck. One man too little. Another icing. Hey, we're getting some icings against the AI. I'll take this. I just can't believe how small Paulinen is compared to everybody else. If you look at his player on the ice compared to everyone else, he's just his size. The size difference is crazy. Aaron Ekblad, who had the shorthanded goal, was it in the last game? He just keeps firing pucks on. Halak has no problem handling that. I just don't think you're scoring on Halak with a point shot without some kind of traffic in front. And it doesn't have to be necessarily a deflection. It can be a screen. But you're going to need to get someone in front. Holland and put one on there. Back to the point. A forced pass to the point. You put your defenseman in a very awkward position when you force it back to the point. You're better to just cycle that puck down low. Just keep grinding it in the corner. Push it into the corner. D to D we go here. And wrap around again. Rink wide for Paulinen. Now what kind of juicy moves does he have? He forces it in with one hand to make Halak take a face-off. That'll be the first line for Calgary back on the ice. Little point streak for Radek Faksa. He had the game winner. I'm pretty sure he had the game winner in the last game off the rush. It was a little pump fake and then put the dazzling touches on that. Oh my goodness, Sagan couldn't have had a more prime opportunity in front of the net. Hard pass for Smith, rink wide. It actually worked out. Riley Smith prevails in front for Perry. I like the effort. We're trying to force the puck to Perry way too much. He had that beautiful snipe in the last game that alleviated a lot of my stress. That's a charge. You don't hit Aaron Ekblad like that without going to the box for charging. I like our team's ability to draw penalties right now. We've drawn a lot of penalties in this series. It hasn't done us enough good, though. Lesio, he looks like a bull in a china shop out there. He really does. He plays that way. I don't like it. I really don't. Already been one of the most aggravating players to have to put up with for the Coyotes. That clear is along the ice, but it's enough. Banked back to center for Eller. Stick lift by Faksa. Knocked down by Faksa. Faksa picked up by Hanowski. Blocker side. Turned away. Through the seam. Eller? No way. A stand-up save with the pads. Sometimes I question, what is it gonna take to get one of these one-timers to go in? He just looks unbeatable sometimes. Hanowski prime opportunity all alone in the slot. I don't feel like you can ask too much more of his power play right now for Calgary. It's got to come through though. That's the difference. It has to come through. Keep that from going the full length of the ice. That's the important part. Knocked back in. Kostitsin to the corner. Snipe. I'm telling you, it's unfair. It's truly unfair how good Yaroslav Halak has been in this series. I just don't want that to be the reason that we cannot advance. Is the freaking goaltender. Oh, I have bad news, by the way. Well, not necessarily fully bad news, but the Edmonton Oilers trail 3-1 in their series with Chicago. So they're going to have to win 3 straight games. It's nothing that they haven't done before. Remember, they reverse swept the Avalanche to simply get to the second round. All right, Sagan. Yep, Sagan. Backhander put on. Keep trying. Just keep trying. We'll find a way through eventually. We generally do. If we just keep pushing that hot button issue, get pucks on the net. One of them will leak through eventually. Back up top. Power play has got to spread it out through the seam. Faksa. I had a feeling that would never go. There's the deflection. All right, Talusti, the little shot from the point. A sneaky wrister that got tipped right down to the ice surface by Hanowski. I'm pretty sure the goal scorer is Ben Hanowski. His first of the playoffs on the power play. Fed it to the point. Talusti with just a sneaky little, like I said, a sneaky little wrist shot. 5-hole. There's your confirmation on that replay. That comes so late in the period as well. We make them pay for the penalty. We get a goal on the man advantage. We get a goal late in the period as well to carry a lot of momentum. That's huge mo for the next period. Whoa, Riley Smith trying to scoop that on the backhand. And he takes a penalty. Oh. Well, you talk about momentum swings. We just took a penalty that could be momentum swinging in the game, not the way you want to end the period. So with 0.2 of a second left, we'll find out what it's about. We already knew who was going, but I'm pretty sure is it going to be called a slash? I didn't see the indication from the referee there. Yeah, that's a slash. That's definitely a slash. Just, to me, a tough time to take a penalty there, but the stick lift in that situation made a lot of sense. So that's it for one. A late period power play goal from Ben Hanowski has given the Flames life with a 1-0 lead. We've had a bit of life in this game though. We needed a goal to just kind of boost our spirits a little bit, give us something to get excited and get emotional about. We start the period with Riley Smith in the penalty box. And it's basically a full 2 minutes for the Coyotes. So they start with a fresh sheet of ice on the power play. On the man advantage. Stuff like that is what doesn't give me faith in Peter Mrazek. I want to say I have a lot of... Oh, here we go, Lesio. This is the guy I want. You're just the guy I want. Just the guy that I want. Whoa, was that a rib shot? He put a shot to Aaron Ekblad's ribs. I don't think so, son. Little uppercut action there from Lesio. An overhand from Ekblad. A couple of them missing. Oh, this is going to be a real rock'em sock'em tilly. Ekblad goes down in a heap. He gave it his best honest fight, but these two were destined to go at some point in this series. It was the slash that Ekblad gave. Lesio took exception to that one. He handled his own in the fight. We get him off the ice surface. Would you trade Ekblad, though, for Lesio? I don't know. This is a big penalty kill, and we really need the defensive skills of Aaron Ekblad on the ice. It is what it is. I knew at some point we were going to mix it up with the Coyotes. This series couldn't go long without another fight. We haven't seen a lot of that this series. I'm really trying to force that puck up the ice. I want to hit that teammate on a nice stretch pass. I want to get that stretch pass completed, but we haven't completed it, and Clefbaum takes a slash. Another stick lift that's just missed. These penalties are keeping the Coyotes in the game right now. No Ekblad due to the fight. No Riley Smith due to his penalty for slashing. No Clefbaum due to his penalty for slashing two defensemen in the box. So who's killing the rest of the penalties off? That becomes my question. Simon Luff, just shoot. And Sagan, you just shoot. Okay. This is simply a game now of get the puck as far away from Peter Mrazek's net as we can. Bank it off the glass, do that. That was not very smart. That's a goal waiting to happen. Nice. Crunch wrap supreme in the corner. Thanks to beautiful Laxo. Beautiful Faxa. Beautiful Faxa. There will be a song about that. Beautiful Faxa. All right. I love the aggression on the PK right now. It's just making that time just melt right off the clock right now. Someone want to handle this guy on the zone entry? Simon Luff, that's your clear right there. That's your clear down the rink. Retreat by Ekholm. Dolphin with 13 to go on the clock for the Coyotes man advantage. Shot on. Turned aside by Mrazek. That's big. Mrazek with a juicy rebound off the pad. I don't think he was expecting that puck to come in that moment. That would be a time for a puck chop. Harry with a really well-timed puck chop, but it didn't work out for Calgary. Going back to the box. This is Keith Ollie taking a penalty. So every defenseman on the Flames, it's just like, how many penalties can I take? Oh, man, things are really kicking off. Can we please get a touch? Ollie touches, who took the penalty. Goodness gracious. That possession went everywhere but where it was supposed to for the Flames. We're trying to keep this team in the game, aren't we? Let's just keep this team right in the game with the dumbest of penalties. Gonna boil frustration in my blood right now. At some point... Well, they're offside. Hold on. Take your time. Take your time. They're offside. At some point, this power play is going to score. They are going to make us pay at some point. Oh, that was a penalty, but because the referee has called so many, we got away with it. There is no delayed call, as far as I would imagine. There is no delayed call. Roddick Fox, you picked the time... You picked the right time to go for that move, for that that penalty, that slash or whatever the hell it was. That's just the right play right there. We tried to make our move one-on-one. It didn't work out. Get the puck back into the zone. That's the main thing right now. If you can save that, Mrazek, which, I mean, 99.9% of NHL goaltenders should be able to save shots from out there like that. I mean, for all intents, and dump in on the net. Oh, that's going in. I told you at some point they were going to make us pay for all of our penalties. They get a power play goal this time. Spending too much time on the penalty kill in this period. We're just taking one penalty after another. We really misplayed that off the rush. Gormley with the snipe of all snipes. Mrazek was challenging, top of his paint. Doesn't matter. I mean, all I can say is I don't blame the goalie for that. At least if you're going to get scored on as an NHL goaltender, get scored on by an NHL shot, not a freaking dump in, okay? I can live with it. And I told you, we were doomed to get score on. They were going to make us pay for that. Go Sagan. Go Sagan. You got to be kidding me. Sagan with the right time to use all that energy and get that burst of speed in there. Yeah, that's for all the penalties. That's for all the penalty calls. To be fair, we did get a makeup for that with Roddick Faxa getting away with a non-penalty call. But then I guess the karma is they scored on the power play anyway. I'm just going to look at all the room we have. Why wouldn't you skate it? Look at the speed we have. Why wouldn't you skate it? Merrick Malik style, baby. Pass it. I'm pressing the damn button, game. I'm pressing the button. Have him pass the puck in the corner. Take out my frustrations on this Yotes team. Oh, I hate playing this Coyotes team. We can't get out of this. I mean, I didn't even flip it like that. We can't get out of this round. I mean, we're assuming that we're going to be able to beat this team in advance, but we can't get out of this round and away from the Coyotes fast enough. I just got to win this game. It boils down to that. We need to win this game. This is a must-win game. We're doing everything to throw it away. We're literally doing everything possible to throw this game away. We are. We're just throwing this game right down the freaking barrel. Nope, don't worry about that guy. Cover the net front, please. I want my puck, man. I want my puck. I want my chance shorthanded. Corey Perry. I want my chance shorthanded. There it is. Haven't done enough offensively because we've been spending the whole game practically on the PK. And where's my power play at? Where's my next power play at? I've lost the puck in that scrum. Whoa, hold on, what the hell happened? What? What? Yes, cover Mrazek. What were the puck physics on that? I got lost. Lost in the sauce. I don't know what happened on that play. I gotta win this to the corner. Faxa, that's not the corner, but oh, that's not the corner. Absolutely not. Help him out, Faxa. Oh, no. Oh, I'm in a pickle. I'm in a pickle here. Chipped along by Sagan to himself. I mean, if the defenseman's going to pinch like that, we have to be positionally sound. You can't be too crazy going over there with it. Who's that? Who's that? No, not you, Eller. Who was waiting in the neutral zone? And it doesn't matter. So, Eller. Yeah, reject that shot, baby. Back to the point. Lupp. Over to Ekblad. Over the net. I need the Ekblad. I need that one-time goal. At some point from the blue line, it's got to happen. Maybe we can motion this into a breakaway. Ekblad around, shooting well wide of the net. No, no, not Lesio. Ekblad defends Lesio. They fought earlier in the game. Things have not worked out for the Calgary Flames, of course, since that fight. So I guess the notion there is stay out of a fight. Because you're probably not going to win it, and you don't want to hand the Coyotes any momentum that they don't need. Okay, Karan, you just decide you want to take that shot anyway. Need to find ways to funnel the Coyotes into turnovers through the neutral zone. We're forcing them to dump it in, so I can say that much. That was so risky. It was so risky, but it's worked out. Holland, and we're offside here. I would have rather had the offside and the touch there. Keep making them dump it in. It's the way we want to play. Holland, and you need to go, man. You gave that puck off to the defenseman. You need to go. Get up the ice. I don't see it. I don't see an option. I don't see anything that I like. And as soon as I went to make the pass, we couldn't make the pass. Clefbaum. Save. Rebound. Clefbaum. Oh, man. He was all over his second chance opportunity as well. He didn't give up on the play. Something is going to go in at some point on Halak. It is. He can't do this a whole evening. He can't do this all night. I hope we're not looking back on that shot by Karan and thinking, what if? What could have been? We got to keep pushing it. Hot button issue. Shoot the puck. And stop taking penalties. That's the other one. That's the real hot button issue for Calgary. No more penalties in this game. Ekblad, a board play. Yep. You guys got to start stretching the ice. You got to start supporting the play. They're stretching the ice too much. You're not open. You're not even a passing option in that scenario. Okay, Jonathan Blum, you got something in mind here? Oh, he did. Perry was open. There's no reason for Corey Perry not to have a one-timer right there. No reason not to. No reason for Sagan not to have a breakaway. What in the hell, Sagan? That's the, oh man. Who got laid out? I think that was Clefbaum that got laid out. Keith Ollie. Spinning it back into the zone, trying to get it in. It's just too much happening right now. That back speed, that ability to retreat back and catch Sagan. They got to Sagan right before I could get a breakaway. Yeah, Clefbaum unfortunately got set up for that one. Clean hit. I mean, right into the shoulder. He took it like a champ. Didn't we trade for Clefbaum the season that the Oilers won the cup? So I pulled him out of Edmonton because we sent Cogliano to Edmonton. Yes! Emerton! Who cares about Edmonton? Emerton scores. Was that a dump and chase? What did we even do to set that goal up? I don't even remember. Boom. Retrieval. Is that Paulinen's first point? Paulinen with the primary helper on that one. There you go. That's how you win a game. We got to start getting pucks in deep, man. If we can get their defense chasing, we can really open up this game a lot. Just got to get their D chasing, man. Thank you for being support there, Hanowski. Thank you. And I don't mean that sarcastically. I legitimately am thankful. Kostitsin helped out in a big way there. Granlund, you have to have a turnover there. That guy should not have been holding onto that puck as long as he should have. As long as he was, anyway. Man, people are my teammates are all over the place. The positioning is all over the place. This game is frantic. Too frantic for me at times. Granlund is over the blue. Oh, my God. Oh, Granlund. Oh, beautiful masterpiece. Okay, Eller, was there a reason we didn't continue pulling that deke off? That was sick, too. He was practically standing still when he made that deke. Someone's up there, no? No, nobody's up there. Well, the period is winding down anyway. Oh, well, I couldn't get a big bone-crunching hit at the end of the period. However, we end it nicely with a lead in the game. Shots are so close in the game. Score is close. We're actually being outshot 23-22 through 2 periods of play, but we're not outscored. For once, we're not actually outscored. It's nice to not be outscored. Perry is leveled. Just get it even on the score sheet, man. They can try to play the physical game. Just go get it on the score sheet. And they're upping their intensity. Oh my God. Is it Ollie? No, this is Ekblad. This is definitely Ekblad. The first pair's on the ice. I don't know what I'm talking about. We just keep taking the dumbest penalties in this game. I'm just a little flustered by how hard the Coyotes are playing in this game and the series, of course. I mean, their pushback is intense. They came out flying to start this period. I wasn't ready for it. Just not ready to match that intensity, I guess. I'm sending you, Faxa. You just got to win one-on-one. He couldn't even win one-on-one. That'll work for me, Luff. Just float it back in. I'm going to take my opportunities when I've got them shorthanded. I don't want to rely on going for shorthanded chances. But, oh, if I see this. It's unreal how good Halak is in every situation. Breakaway, 2-on-1, power play. I mean, for the other team, penalty kill situation. It doesn't matter, man. He just shuts everything down. Backdoor one-timer. I'm living pretty free here in the corner with some of these body collisions. That's a dump in. Absolutely. You messed up your deke. We're just going to dump it back in. I'm not holding back, though, just because I'm killing a penalty. Don't get beat to the outside. Aller, dude. Everywhere but where the puck was. That's onside for them? Are you kidding me? Cover the point guy. Cover the point guy. You know the shot's coming. Deflection on. Oh my God, they're aggressive. Their intensity is just insane. God, this team knows how to clear it. Goodness gracious, this team knows how to really push it. I'll take it. Ekblad, again. Oh. They don't like the 1-2-2. The aggressive forecheck is too much, isn't it? We got to be just as in their face as they are in ours. Slow there for Granlund. A little pivot move here would work. Oh, closed off nice by the D. Colborne wide. Oh, nice hit. He put a big charge into that one. That was Keith Ollie, was that not? Hanowski, it's a little behind you. One-handed move to the outside, cut back to the slot. Pollen, shoot, rebound. There for Emerton. Emerton to Polinen. He's being pushed across the ice by Reinhardt. This is a headman reception. Domi spun around. Looked like a rag doll in that play. Emerton with a hard saucer. Wide to Polinen. Intercepted, of course, by the Coyotes. Back to center. Almost intercepted by Perry. He would have been going the complete other way with it. Breakouts on the weak side. Drop pass for Laxo, read by the Coyotes. Not read well by Laxo. This is the sloppiest the Flames have gotten in this game. Not taking care of their own business right now. There you go, Riley Smith. You create a weird rebound. I'll take it. Left bomb back at the blue line. Peeling back for a wide open net. Penalty coming up. It's against the Coyotes. And it's charging. Who is going to be dealt this penalty? Well after the shot as well by Hartman. A goal here likely puts the game to bed. You would have to imagine, right? Power play of consequence here for the Calgary Flames. I almost said the Phoenix Coyotes. This is a penalty kill of confidence. Consequence. Oh my God, it's been a long night, man. Penalty kill of consequence for the Phoenix Coyotes. Here we go. Set it up. Set yourselves up. Short side bid. All right, I figured that would be turned aside. Kick it down low. Kostitsin. Stuff attempt. Waiting. Oh, tried to outweight the goaltender. In front, Kostitsin. Kostitsin through this. Back up top to Lusty. Spin. 360 no scope. Oh no. No way that's going to be a penalty. No way. What is this for? Boarding. And I think that's Hanowski. Yeah, it is. And man, the stick came up high. You could even call it a cross-checking on that. That was pretty bad. That was an egregious play. Go, Riley Smith. This is your music. This is your time. It's your time. Be a legend. He was not a legend. The moment was too much for Riley Smith. Lesio. Yeah! Anytime I can do that to Lesio. Up to Granlund. This guy has the moves. Granlund has moves. We've seen it before in playoffs past. Not this time. Windmill not successful. I was going to windmill and then I was going to do a loose puck deke. It's actually called a one-touch deke, and that's actually how it's done. I'm hammering it down the ring. Oh, the nets come off. I know, as soon as that whistle goes, I know, the nets come off. But we can't get a penalty for that. I love that we were on one of the rare power plays that we've gotten this evening, and we took a... Guess what we did? We took a penalty during the power play. There was quite a chunk of power play time available for us as well when we took it. So, Hanowski, you're a genius. Get off my power play. Oh, the puck was underneath Holmberg the whole time. That's a giveaway. That should have been a giveaway. If you ask me, Roddick Foxa, one-on-one. Oh my God, Sagan was so open. Foxa, the net was open. These two are a trip to watch. They really are. Sagan, Foxa, a combination to be enjoyed. They're just feasting on the moment right now. Short-handed, 4-on-4, 5-on-5. Power play doesn't really matter. Lars Eller, you would have been a genius if you had pulled that off and kept it on side. He's still got the overspeed. It's that poke check. Man, Halak has such an active stick. Well, there's the first controller disconnect I've seen in a long time. Oh, way to be on that ollie. Under 7 to go in the game. Cut across the middle. Karan, I don't toe drag move with people who do not have hands. He's a freaking power forward. I should have known better. Wristed along. Karan lets it go past him, but poked back to center. Gonna give us a reset. Karan should have had a breakaway. Karan just doesn't have hands. That's his biggest problem. Played along for Hanowski, who took the penalty. There we go. Fine moves inside the blue. Halak's, of course, going to make the save on that. We have another late third period, 1-goal game. Coburn trying to go at Luff, trying to get Luff into a fight. They're trying to draw us into a fight now. They know they need that momentum boost. I'm not going to accept at this point. I shouldn't. There's no reason that I should accept it. There's a lot that can happen in 5.5 minutes. I just want to remind anyone and everyone. Ekblad, blocker side, save, turned away by Halak. Hanowski out from behind the net. The low to high play. Do we have a low to high play? Bump it back down low. Jeez, man. Lum, I mean, you were just supposed to bump that puck right back down low. There it is. Kostitsyn out of the corner. Well, yeah, I'm trying to get a cycle play going. We just can't. I'm going to jump up with the defenseman. I did. I chose to. Great turnover by Ekblad. Nice intelligence to make that play. Riley Smith cut back move. Down low. Trying to force it to Perry, who did get a shot on. Wow, that was in the paraphernalia of Enroth. That was the last series. My brain is going, dude. We know it's a log. How good he's been in this series. I don't need any reminding. Oh no, it really would jump the stick. No, not like this. Cover it, yes. Absolutely, just get a whistle right there. We're playing games with the puck right now. We cannot afford to do this. I'm going to trust my fourth line. I'm going to trust the fourth line with the ship. This is Perry's chance. Look at this pass down low. He stayed with that while being defended by two Coyotes players. He got that shot off on the net. Miraculous. Do we just... Oh, blocker save. Do we just try to, at this point, start thinking about holding on to get to the empty net phase? Can we just try to even think about getting to the empty net phase? Laxo has other ideas here. Oh, Karan, you just got to step up on that. I've trusted my fourth line with an important shift late in the game. A bold call. Want to see if it's going to work out here. Luff. Up to Paulinen, or intended anyway for Paulinen. Edmerton, one move around. A second move to the outside. That's going to interchange with Blum, who just shoots stick side wide ever so slightly of the net. Bump back to the point. This is Ekblad. Blum shoots on. Blocked again. Eller from behind the net. Fighting with Ekholm for the puck. Don't take the penalty there. We've come this far. We have worked this hard. We haven't worked this hard for absolutely nothing. That was a blatant giveaway. One too many presses of the passing button there. But you know the Tendy's gone. He's gone. The lock is gone, guys. The lock's gone. Seal the deal. Riley Smith, seal the deal. Oh, Riley Smith, man. We don't need it. We're going to win another game by a 1-goal margin. Every game in the series has been decided by 1 goal. Folks, the Calgary Flames are 1 win away from the Western Conference Final again. This has been a hard-fought series. This has probably, hands down, been the hardest-fought series of the whole GM mode. I don't think I've ever had to work. That was that weird play where Mrazek had to make that save. I don't think I've ever had to work so hard to win games against an opponent in the whole GM mode. It's so satisfying. They won! They won! All right. Edmonton wins to cut it to a 3-2 deficit. 3-2 series across the board. Very nice. I like to see it.